Limitless Groot event's already out. This is already out. This is already out. Season 8 instant event. Here it is. I bookmarked it, but I forgot to open it. So what am I looking at? 2-minute trailer. Quality's buns. There we go. Rival Summer Festival. Oh, okay. That. No comment. Doctor Strange. Melons. Is that Mr. Fenty? Is that Spider-Man? Oh, you gotta pop the balloon for him? Oh my god, these guys, bro. Doctor Strange has got to be a mythic or legendary. Oh, it is legendary. Nautical Mystic. Oh, it's in a pass. If you want the Cloak and Dagger skin. I don't want any of these characters. I like the C&D one. Fishery Club. Next Fishery. Oh, you gotta time it? Cool, it's like a gotcha minigame. No comment. No comment, bro. No comment, bro. I got nothing to say, man. Wow. Oh, wow. Just wow. Oh my god, Mr. Fantastic. Fantastic. What? Bro, that emote is crazy on Mr. Fantastic. The Mr. Oh, it's a Fantastic Four picture. That's cool. Express juice. What does it do? Oh, it's just free. Free rewards. But does Cyclops even get a skin from any of this? Go back? Nah, there's too much stuff we gotta look at. I have no words. I'm buying everything. I'm not gonna lie to you, but and we definitely buying this. Like, I mean, I'm on your ass on the Blade leaderboard. That's fine. Wait, is it getting lower? Wait, is the price getting lower instead of going up? Oh no, it's going up by only 50. Pop and win. Okay. Jesus. It has colorways. It changes their eye colors too. It has OFX. Yo, oh my god, yo, you're
Mind crush.
I got no words. Even the diamond.
Peasants! Now that's white
The
queen mind control.
The effects godly, bro. A white queen mind control. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, bro. Next. Ain't that the Mr. Man, I guess. That's the Human Torch one. That's the Human Torch emote. This has all FX? Wow. I guess this ult's gonna be blue. A water moto. A water moto. Move is crazy. Move is crazy.
Pentagram of Farah.
Oh, it's a water portal.
Our enemies are near.
Cool.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh, cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool, no? This is pretty sick. It's a water moto.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Cool. By the eye of water moto.
Dark magic.
Wait, his thing has
Dark
sound effects on it?
magic. Out, dark magic.
Cool. Sick. Oh, man. By the eye of water moto. What's this? Oh, it's the C&D skin. Exchange store. Fantastic beach dad. That emote is cursed. This emote is so cursed, bro. Do not walk up to me using this fucking emote. Has effects? Oh, it doesn't have any old effects on it. Oh, they hold them. That's crazy. Everyone has old effects. I bet you C&D do too. Jesus. They gave bro water legs. Are we dead ass? That's a pretty cool emote. They gave bro water legs. This skin is ridiculous.
Lights out.
Wow. Just wow.
Us against the world.
Ooh, it plays music. Ooh, wait, that all affects. Oh, no, I'm buying this skin. I like the fucking water stream. It makes like a river. This is sick. Cool. Oh my god, there's so much customization you can do. This is just two of them. Damn. Pretty fucking sick, no? Spider-Man? Does it have old effects on it or? Ain't nothing there! His shit empty as fuck. His shit about empty as fuck. Oh my god. There was nothing there. What the hell was that? There was nothing there. What? Okay. There was absolutely nothing there. That was like, wow, okay. Like if I was a Spider-Man player, I'd have been pissed. Got me hold for no happy for no reason, hyped up for literally nothing. There is something new in here. There's a new MVP for the Iron Fist Shenlong Champion costume. All players who own this skin can claim it for free. And there's a new colorway. Yeah, that MVP is hard. Look at that. Ooh, shit. And then they're bringing Seeds of the Gardener back so you can get the skin. I'm probably gonna buy this time because I do want that Iron Fist skin. Strange portal problem. Y'all make the portal less laggy or what? Nope. Wow. Yeah, it's alright. Yep, that's it. Damn, that's some pretty cool shit, no? That's some pretty cool shit. Wow. Wow. Let's get on rivals now. I don't know if the rest of them are ready, but I am ready. Sheesh, that is a skin. I have no words. I have no words. Let me switch accounts. I have no words.